Hello and welcome to another episode where we attempt to fall asleep but we succeed because we have the help of Habibi Spice, aka me. Today I am feeling a little bit sick. I might have a little bit of cough and I have a little bit of shortness of breath. But that does not mean you will have shortness of breath. Quite the opposite, actually. I want you to have the longest breath tonight. Can you stay here? Stay here. It's okay. It's okay. So we are going to be laying down and preparing to sleep. We are going to be laying down our bodies where they belong during rest. It's okay. It's okay. And your rest is going to be very relaxing because this is the purpose of your rest. Otherwise, why take it? If you are going to sit in bed and be anxious, might as well go stand in line at the bank. Might as well go to the IRS office. Or might as well call your mother. I'm just kidding. We love our mothers. Today I'm going to be reading a children book that was suggested by one of my OnlyFans subscriber. I have OnlyFans, yes, link in description. And this book is funny because it has the name of my son, Rudy. Somebody is honking their car. One more honk, I will go talk to them. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, Rudy, my son. Somebody is asking for it tonight. Rudy, my son. I remember when he was a baby. This book is called Rudy Nudi. I remember when Rudy was a small baby, taking shower, very nudie, very cute. Too bad he grew up to be stupid, making all the wrong decisions. So if you want to be successful in life, do the opposite of what Rudy did, my son. Look at all the people in your life and take lesson from them. Somebody is stupid? Good. They made the mistake of being stupid, so you don't have to. Somebody is smart? That does not mean they made mistake of being smart, so you be stupid. You copy them. Somebody is very handsome, or somebody is very pretty. It's genetics, you can't change that, but you can appreciate them maybe. Anyway, Rudy Nudi, I'm going into this blind. It says a delightful celebration of those nudie moments between bath and bedtime from award-winning author and illustrator Emma Quay. Now while Larry settles down into his final position, I want you to do the same before I start reading, because I want your ears to do all the work, your eyes to do no work at all. Close your eyes and let your other senses take charge, take lead. If you were in a platoon right now in the army, your other senses, especially your hearing and your feeling of touch on the mattress, will be leading the platoon. Your sight is useless. It is as useless as a translator in the army in a civil war. So use that. Use your body's weight to sink into your mattress. But do not use your brain to sink at all. Let's keep going. Or rather, let's begin. Rudy Nudi. Okay, today, حبيبي. So this book has four lines per page apparently. So look at how large it is, but it has 2 lines maximum. In McQuay, this is for babies apparently. 1, 2, Rudy Nudi. Rudy Nudi in the bus. Squeaky clean and splashing, sploshing. Rudy Nudi laugh. So it seems that Rudy is in the bath happy because he is cleaning himself, happy because he is splashing. The water is his celebration of comfort. You think he is thinking about paying the bills? No. Then why should you? You are Rudy Nudi. You are Rudy Nudi in the bed. If you do not sleep naked, I highly suggest you try it. Because being naked in bed is the ultimate form of freedom. Can you be naked at work? Depends what type of line of work you're in, but you cannot be naked at work for the most part. So you have to be naked. It is our natural state. Emotionally, it's good to be naked sometimes. And physically, it's good to be naked sometimes. I want you to be naked in both ways right now. For yourself. Not for me. Not for your significant other. But for yourself. Rudy Nudi, bye bye bubbles. Rudy Nudi, dripping wet. Dancing footprints on the bath mat. Rudy Nudi, pirouette. So, the shower is finished now on page 2. I don't know what type of showers Rudy Nudi take. But if you are taking 1-page showers, maybe that frees up so much time, so much of your time to do other stuff, like invest in the stock market. I'm just kidding, don't do that. So Rudy Nudi is coming out of the bath. He is dancing on the mat, and we can see his wet footprint on the mat. These footprints are a sign of his freedom, and they are also a sign that his mother did not dry him when he got out of the shower, which means he is carrying those memories with him still. Next page. Rudy hugged up in a bundle. Rudy Nudi on the floor, rolling over, jumping up, and Rudy Nudi out the door. So he was dried right now on page 3. 1 page for shower bath, 1 page for getting out, and 1 page for drying. You see how long it takes you normally to shower, to clean yourself. Cleaning yourself can come in many different ways. And the way I want you to clean yourself right now is to close your eyes and listen, because your cleanliness comes in the cleanliness of the signal coming into your ears. There is this game we played as children called téléphone cassé, which means broken phone in French. I don't know what they call it here in America. But you sit in a circle and so you whisper something into somebody's ear. Like, oh, orange juice. And whatever you hear, you have to whisper in the next person's ear. Whatever they hear, they have to whisper in the next person's ear. And so on and so forth, until we go full circle to the person who said orange juice. And most of the time, the things that we hear are so different. This motherfucker is still honking. I'm going to finish this video, and then because I am so relaxed, I'm going to go beat the shit out of them. You honk once, you honk twice. Anyway, by the time the message come back, it is going to be twisted, because everybody heard it different. Everybody heard it in their own way, because some people heard it wrong and said it wrong. But you need to be able to hear the message very clearly, untainted. The message has to be clear, and it is up to your ear to make that decision. So practice that right now. Rudy. Now somebody is yelling. You would think filming at night will be relaxing. Rudy all along the floorboards, Rudy Nudi on the rug. Rudy is playing on the floor, the hardwood floor, and is playing on the rug. These are very different textures, and you would be able to feel them. One of them is very cool and hard. One of them is warm and soft. They are both good in the different situations, but they both can be enjoyable. Tiptoe quick step on the doormat, Rudy Nudi nice and snug. So Emma Quaid does not even bother to rhyme her one sentence. You are writing a book that has one sentence per page. At least make it rhyme. Emma Quaid, it's not that hard. So he's tiptoe around the doormat, and now he is snug in bed. Just like you. Rudy roly-poly tumbles. Rudy Nudi circus clown. Loop the loop until we're dizzy. Rudy Nudi all fall down. Emma Quaid finally rhymed. So apparently Rudy is not in bed yet. That's the difference between you and the naked baby. But if you were to look deeper, we are no different than naked babies. Rudy Nudi through the screen door. Rudy Nudi Rudy running everywhere. Rudy Nudi round the garden, and the tickly under there. So not only he is not in bed, but now he is running through the garden. Maybe this garden is his dream, because he fell asleep. Maybe the garden is metaphorical, like the Garden of Eden. Will he take a bite out of the apple, or will he not? Maybe making that decision will be the crossroad of Rudy Nudi's life. But he will not know until he looks back in hindsight. But that should not stop him from trusting his gut, and making the right decision. Rudy Nudi, Mommy's calling. Rudy Nudi, getting cold? Rudy, run up for a cuddle. Kiss a dog and squeeze and hold. Habibi Rudy, he got cold outside. I want to know what type of mother would give her son a bath and then let him run naked in the garden. This is a bad parenting book. You read this to your child and you're like, Mommy, I never run in the garden when I'm naked right after a shower. Why? What is your mom supposed to say? Habibi, Emma Quay is wrong. Emma Quay has weird parenting methods. You're supposed to believe her as a kid? No. Does your mom have a book published? Emma Quay does. Ya haram. This generation. Rudy Nudi, pull on jammies. Rudy Nudi, time for bed. After you got all muddy, huh? But no longer Rudy Nudi. No. We're snuggled up instead. Night, night. Okay. So this says that it is Children's Book Council of Australia shortlisted book, Australian Book Industry Awards category winner. What category did this win? Boring book category? Bad lesson category? This was written in 2012. Yet it seems to me that the book I read that was written in 1956 was better. This is intended for babies. Maybe the message here is, even if you think you are fully clean, maybe you still should run and not be afraid to get dirty. Because some dirt is good for you. Have you seen this YouTube ad of this guy going, people always ask me, what's in your water? What are you drinking? And he say, it's mud. Now, aside from the fact that I do not care about his advertisement, this is a guy who believes that drinking mud is good for you. So how could mud be bad for you outside? If it's only on your outer physical. Think about it. Some mud is very easy to clean. Some of it is hard. Some mud is not supposed to be cleaned because it represents the blemishes and dirtiness that add character. Do not be afraid to get yourself muddy. You might be getting into that stage where you're sleepy, or if you're not sleepy, you might be feeling, why am I not sleepy? Answer this question for me. Why are you not sleepy? Is something bothering you? You just heard about a whole ass baby who got in a bath and then ran outside in the garden. And you're not sleepy, you're worried? Learn something from this baby. It's time to run into your garden. Everybody has their own garden. Yours might be full of flowers, or it might be full of trees, or it might be full of cactuses or cacti if you're sophisticated. If you run through cacti, somebody will see you and go, this person is very strong. They ran through cacti. Or they will say, what an idiot. But whatever they say, you are the one who did the running. You are the one who got the blemishes. And you are the one who is learning. And all they did was stand there and judge you. So do you want to be the person observing, or you want to be the person running? It's okay to observe for inspiration or education. For example, you might be observing this video right now to educate yourself or help yourself to fall asleep. The end result is you falling asleep. It's not too bad. It's a win-win situation. If you are still in your bed, not naked, I suggest you lose all your garments of clothing, for they prevent you from being fully vulnerable with yourself. You want to get to know your bed, your sheets, your duvet. How is it supposed to embrace you and give you good sleep if it does not see the real you? Very simple mathematics. As you get closer to the end of this video, I want you to remember one thing. If you are still sleepy, I have plenty of other videos, and they will all help you achieve the same result, Ya Amar, which is close your eyes and rest. It should be the easiest thing you do as a human. Look at my cat Larry, for example. Sleep is his hobby. He's very good at sleeping, and he is considered nude, naked, just cat and desk. Why don't you become cat and desk? It is time. It is time to be cat at desk. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you fall asleep. You are welcome to go to sleep now. خلاص. Good night.